guys, welcome back to 14s because we are 14s and this podcast is for teens. Hi guys, I'm Isabella.
I'm Gloria.
I'm Lauren.
I'm swallowing. I'm Haley.
This episode will be going up in 2021 already, but it is currently New Year's Eve. Oh Lord. I'm on the struggle bus today. It is currently New Year's Eve when we are filming this, but not like midnight or anything. It's like 2 PM. This episode is about New Year's resolutions and whether or not we believe in them and goals and all that jazz and just really 2021 in general. Our last episode was about 2020 year in review, and this episode is about 2021.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think we should do these every year.
Yeah, this is going to be an annual thing.
Until we're like 30.
Yep.
Well, we got to stop this when we're 20 because we won't be teens. For adults.
Oh.
For adults.
I mean, we already film on Zoom. So even if we're in college or adults.
I think you underestimate the busyness of college.
I think we can do it.
Well,
We're capable, ladies.
Physically, we could because we felt like we're in the same room anyways.
So let's start by talking about what are our opinions on resolutions? Do we make resolutions?
They're full crap.
Every year, I'm forced into making a resolution. And every year, making that resolution out loud just makes me not want to do it even more.
Yeah, like in school, they make us write like SMART goals and SMART stands for stuff, and I'm too lazy to go through that. And like all the goals were something I was already gonna do, but the fact that the school made me write it down and give an explanation makes me not want to do it. And so like they're very easily motivated people, and I think Lauren is one of them. Like when she says she's gonna do something, she's gonna do it. So like those people, when they make a resolution, I'm gonna say revolution. Sorry, it works. But when you're just like a person, you're like, I don't like my body. I'm just gonna get skinny this year. Yeah, it's September and you're like waiting till January. So like you might as well start now. Like I don't know. It just seems like an easy out, and everyone stops by February. If they were kept and you actually did them, I would like them. But I just don't like how they're easily given up.
I don't like how we have to start for like a new beginning all the time. Like, okay, it's Monday. We're going to start getting healthy on Monday. Oh, it's the new year. We're going to start getting healthy on the new year. Oh, but last night was New Year's Eve and I'm hungover. Not that we get hungover. No. I'm talking about adults.
Sparkling cider.
Yeah, we get hungover on Martinelli's and Welch's grape juice. Hold on. Let's
Ow, stop attacking me.
Kitten drama.
Yes, there is
anyway. Okay, but what was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, yeah. So we would just like, everyone's always like, I gotta wait till the fresh start. If you have the thought, just do it. If you're like, I'm gonna go on a run, like I'm gonna get healthy and I'm gonna go on a run and I'm gonna eat healthy, start right whenever you think about it, because if you like plan it all out, you're never gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. So those are my opinions.
And there definitely like are things you can plan out, because like I run the Instagram. Obviously other people DM and do stuff, but like for the most part it's me, I guess. Mm-hmm. And same with like my business thing. December was really busy with like finals and all that fun stuff and planning for Christmas presents. So I haven't really been able to post like that much intricate stuff. So I've been like planning it out on the last week of December so I could start in January. But it's not really like a resolution. I was kind of just like, I'm failing. I need a week to get myself together and then we gonna start up again.
Yeah, Gloria runs Instagram, but she's like didn't stop doing it. She did a good job.
Oh yeah, there were more things I could be doing. But again, I hold myself to a very high standard.
Mm-hmm. Podcastness was fun.
Podcastmas, yeah, because I didn't have to think about. Well, I just asked Lauren what I was supposed to post.
Okay, my opinions on resolutions. I make them every year. I also make them for my birthday. Like each time I turn a new age. And more, I guess, rather than something I like to hold myself to and follow, it's something I like to look back on and see what the goals in my life were and if those still apply, or if I look at that and I was like, I didn't do that, but I'm okay with it. Like, I did something else. So I think that's interesting to see. I also think it's interesting how they change from year to year. But I am all for making them. I say make more than one, because then if you fail at your one resolution, that can be discouraging. But like if you made 4 and you did 3 of them, you still failed at one, but then you also did 3, you know?
Yeah.
Or also things come up and plans change. So I think if you make more than one, that's probably even more beneficial. And also, don't make them just to. I agree with one thing that our school makes us do, which is make it measurable. Because if you're just like, eat healthier, like, how are you going to measure that?
What does that mean?
You'd be like, oh, I ate 15 chips instead of 16. Success. What? I don't know.
I know what you mean.
Haley, do you make resolutions? Oh, you kind of said you do. You're forced to.
My mom makes us make some resolution, and then like really gets in my head like, we're gonna do it this year, we're gonna do it, okay, we're definitely gonna do it, and then we never do it. So last year's resolution was to like paint the house.
That's not
House still isn't painted.
that is a to-do list.
That's a what?
A to-do list.
Well, my mom really has wanted to paint the house, she's just lazy, so
We will paint it. That low-key sounds like fun.
Yeah, can we come over
exactly,
and paint the
that's
house?
what I told her. I said, just let me and my friends paint the house. And she's like, well, let me talk to stepdad about it. And then I never got an answer back. But yeah, last year's resolution for me was to get friends. So I guess like that worked.
Success.
Bro, that was a huge success. What do you mean, I guess?
Because I didn't really have a lot of friends. But now I do.
I have a super solid group
Come
of
over
friends.
to your house all the time and watch reality TV with
But
you.
I didn't really have a lot. I had an Isabella.
It counts as a lot.
Oh, turntables.
Okay, we're gonna talk about our resolutions now. Did people come up with them?
I came up with like things that are doable.
Mm-hmm.
I came up with like 3 or 4.
Would somebody like to start?
I'll start because mine probably won't end up happening. So mine is better eating habits, and that doesn't necessarily mean like healthy eating, because I do eat pretty healthily, but like when I eat and like how much I eat, I want like that to change a little bit, because I don't eat nearly enough, and we don't have to get into all of that, but like yeah. And then my big goal, that has been my goal for the past like 3 years, but I think I have a chance of it happening this year, is that by the end of the year, this time next year, my hair will be my natural color. Because, just hear me out, my hair, if you don't know, which you guys don't know, is that I dye my hair all the time. I think that Lauren made a comment one time that I changed my hair like I changed my men, and that was really funny.
It's so accurate.
I gave that to you in your Christmas present.
You did?
It's in the jar.
That is so funny. I didn't even know that. I just know that you said that one time. But so in June, I went blonde because I had been, okay, whoa. I'll just start with this year. I was like a magenta-y pink at the beginning of the year. And then I dyed my hair like really dark. I dyed it really dark, and then I did like the e-girl thing with like the pink strip in the front. And that was kind of cute. It was a moment. And then I dyed my hair, and then I did it blonde, like professionally. And then I went blonde in June, and I've been blonde since, but Gloria convinced me to dye the underside of my hair pink, but now that's all gone. The pink is not
It
there.
faded really quickly. It wasn't that big of a deal. Like, we good.
Yeah, and then I cut my hair all, like my hair was like down to the middle of my back, and now it's at my shoulders. So my goal is to have healthy, natural virgin by the end of 2021. Like that is the goal, because my hair is mostly my natural color right now. So if I just let it keep growing, it could happen, guys. It could happen. And then my final resolution, that resolution that Lauren thinks is on here, is not on here. No, thank you.
Sure.
Just have A's in school, like just to like maintain good grades in school. Or like A minuses at least. Just like that A on the grade book would be nice.
I don't have all A's. This is the first year since 4th grade. That's really affecting me.
Shame.
So Isabella went. Those were her resolutions.
Yep.
think,
No,
yeah.
no extra little weird ones like Lauren thinks need to be there.
Like what? Ha ha ha.
I will say mine. Get better at like organizing and like planning my life, getting like everything in order and not just doing it. Then I want more time to do things because there's a lot of time for TikTok, but not a lot of time for homework and studying, and a lot of time for FaceTime, but not a lot of time for homework and studying. So we need to flip the script. And then you're all gonna like disagree with me, be like, oh my gosh, no, like I need to do that. Like I think I'm gonna like be a better person. I obviously don't think she needs to do the faces I just made. I don't think I'm a bad person in any way, shape, or form, but I do think I need to be less aggressive sometimes. And I'm quite bad at like keeping secrets. So I need to like
No, your aggression is funny.
You're not aggressive towards the people. You're just aggressive towards us about people.
You're just aggressive when you're texting. That's it.
better at texting. And lastly, like try harder because like you guys have heard me multiple times be like, this is not the best work I could do, but it's good enough. And then I get like an A minus because I did it, but like not, like I just need to like actually do it to the best of my abilities. Obviously don't like die trying, but like get to a point. Thank you. Amen.
Haley, will you go? I need to figure out mine a little better.
Yes, guys, I definitely have a lot of goals. Mine would probably be by the end of this time next year, I want to have gone through 3 more hair colors.
Bit of Isabella.
Yeah, I want to still be in a happy, healthy relationship. I want to have become better with like an eating schedule and probably eating like maybe in like a healthier way, which everybody wants to do, but like yes, and I want to get all A's again. Just like actually apply myself, start to branch out. Like I want to start to try to branch out into doing like stuff for the play or stuff, or join different clubs just so I could try to get like more of an experience hopefully when we go back to school. And I really want to get more into like astrology and stuff because I really like that. I guess I want to like expand my horizons for stuff I know how to do.
Just furthering your interests.
Yes.
I like those. So I think that makes it my turn. So yeah, Haley's and Isabella's kind of directly contradicted each other, the hair thing.
Kind of do most things we do. Let's just.
That's accurate.
Okay, so I want to be a better actual active listener. And what I mean by that is not be planning like the next text I want to send or the next thing I'm going to say, like actually just listening and digesting what people are saying. I think I listen and like ask questions and get people to talk, whatever. But I don't think I think I'm always planning ahead. Like, okay, where might this be going? Like what do I do next? That kind of stuff. I want to just be present in the moment listening. And I want to find a more consistent balance of all the aspects in my life because I think there's so many things and like everybody has obviously, their health and social and mental, all that. But sometimes I think school takes up more than its fair share of my life balance. And sometimes I think my extracurriculars do. And sometimes I think other things have to kind of be put on back burners. And I don't want that. I want it to be more balanced. I want to kind of finalize a self-care, like skin and hair care, whatever routine, because obviously, like, I wash my face, I put moisturizer and like my acne cream and stuff on, but I need to like figure out a specific time of day to do it first of all, because it varies from like 6 p.m. to like 11 p.m. I feel like I need a more consistent time. And yeah. And then my last one is I want to find a way. I used to have like anywhere from 2 to 6 hours of physical exercise on a daily basis with cheer. And that just stopped so abruptly. And I think my body's kind of like had an aftershock where it like didn't feel like I don't feel as good as I used to. And like I have less energy. I just kind of feel a lot less energized and more restless too, and just kind of blah, because I don't think I get any regular like heart racing physical activity other than dance once a week. So I want to do that.
I think another one of my goals is to learn all the words to Follow Your Arrow by Casey Musgraves.
I pretty much do.
I know, I pretty much already do. So that's an easy one, you know? Just like already got it.
I love how ours were like, I mean, I guess like the hair thing was like very special to you too, but I love how ours were like, you know what, be like better and like healthier and eat, you know, that good stuff. And then Lauren's was like, I need a skincare, like not trying to invalidate it. Yours was just so much more like thought out and not like basic.
Yeah. I think that another one that I'm going to kind of add on is that like I want to learn how to do small talk again. I want to learn how to have like normal conversations again. And then I kind of want to like make my mental health more of a priority instead of just like, oh, it's fine. Like I'm fine. Like I definitely like, I don't know. But I also want to do that without annoying the crap out of people. So who knows? We'll figure that out along the way. I'm sure that I'll think of goals like in mid-March and I'll do them in mid-March. This is what I'm thinking. Like, it's great to have goals for the new year, but if you think of something that you want to do to better yourself as a human being in like the middle of March, do it. Don't be like, oh, the new year has passed.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. It's like you be waiting. Like,
Yeah, I
reality
guess
TV
that's why I do them on my birthday too.
Yeah.
I watched this reality TV show, and this girl has said at least 7 times, and we're on season 4. This is like the new her name's Minnie, or that's what like she gets called. So, like, this is the new Minnie. And like she always has different reasons. Like her dad came back into her life, or like she's like, I'm getting healthy now. Like I'm quitting the drama. I'm stopped lying. And I was like, you can't just keep saying I'm turning over a new leaf. There's no more leaves. They're all turned over.
All year is a great time to like start goals. I feel like everyone's goals are typically fitness related. And they don't always have to be fitness related. And I think because your mental health is just as important as your physical health, right? So if you are in a mentally good spot, you will want to do more physical stuff, right? Like I noticed that like whenever I was in a good mental place, not that I'm not, like whenever I was in a better mental place, like in like August, September, I would walks all the time. Maybe that's just because like the weather was better. So I don't really want to like go out and run in the middle of December.
Yeah, that's another hard thing.
That's so annoying.
Like, the weather.
Yeah, like I went on walks with my friend all the time, and we like went on like 2 runs because like at some point,
yeah.
And they were really fun, but like we physically can't because we live somewhere where like actually.
I know Haley and I, and then Sky, who's been on the podcast, we didn't really realize how like we could walk to Haley's house until almost the weather was getting too bad. But Sky and I would go on ones. I would go every day, sometimes multiple times a day for walks in like quarantine summer months, and then into August and September and stuff. And then Sky would come like probably every other day for a while, or at least like twice a week. And then we found Haley could do it too, and we went on a couple with her, and they were so much fun, and I felt good after them.
Yeah, and I just learned I could bike to my best friend's house. So like we hung out pretty much like 3 times a week because it was both our parents work, and so it was hard to get rides. And so it was just like, want to go to Starbucks because the Starbucks was right in between our meeting spot. Like, want to go to my neighborhood pool? We bike there. Like, want to go to her house? Want to go to Kroger? Like, it was just.
It's so nice because walks were an opportunity. The pool was an opportunity. Bike rides, all going to a park and just walking around. Like those were all things we could do. And now I guess ice skating yesterday felt good, and dance feels good, but that's once a week. I need it more than that.
Yeah, well, like also like physical exercise doesn't have to be like 30 minutes of cardio every day and blah blah blah. Like it can just be like you going on a walk with your dog, or like if you're in choir, if you're in like show choir or like regular choir, whatever, and you're doing like choreography. Like when I was in choir, well, I still am in choir, but when we were in like show week and like rehearsing and everything, I was getting over like 5 hours of like physical exercise a week, which like I understand like people get more, but like
I feel better though. I guess I do like I do crunches, sit-ups, push-ups, squats, whatever, on a basically daily basis. And I stretch. But that doesn't, the endorphins or whatever that's released when you like are being really active. I don't get that from that. So that's kind of what I miss is like a big chunk of exercise. I don't know.
I agree with that. Like I worked, I think it was like late May, early June. I don't know when it was happening, but I would work out all the time and I got so much like endorphins. And now when I do stuff with like health related, I just don't feel that same level of endorphins. But like this also is not an episode about fitness, but like fitness is whatever you want it to be. Do whatever you want. Like,
Yeah. Okay, so what do we hope is different in 2021?
A lot.
I hope, like, I'm not one of those people who think like the second the clock strikes January 1st, 12:01, like COVID's going to disappear and the virus just go out of people's lungs. Like that's not the way it works. But like I think instead of like gaining murder hornets and gaining viruses, I hope it all just slowly decreases, which like I think is what everyone's like hoping for in some sense of the word. But I don't think by like April it's all going to be away. I just wish it will all like the trend will go consistently down instead of like consistently up.
I know things in 2020 were definitely going up. They were getting worse. I hope it kind of reverses that.
Yeah, I agree. Because like, I don't know. I just kind of feel like 2021, not 2021, but like, no one's gonna say that 2020 was like a good year, right? But good things happen. You can't say the entire year, like everything that happened this year was bad because good things did happen this year, right? But like, I just hope that 2021 just has more good things,
I feel like you go.
No, go ahead.
I feel like 2020 had big picture bad things and big picture good things. If that makes sense. Like, yeah, every single year there's like petty fights that happen in every friend group or whatever. But like an overall big thing is I lost, like this is so mean, but like I lost a lot of friends that like were pointless to have, they were kind of just there in school classes, and like I really solidified my friends. And like bad things happened, like some people lost a lot of people to COVID, or like it really hurt people's jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also like gained a big friend group, and like a lot of cyberbullying went down. Normal bullying went down because you could just block the cyberbullying,
Mm-hmm.
So like I feel like it wasn't like bad as in like every day I was like stepped in mud puddles, like like bad events didn't happen. I feel like it was just the world was in chaos and my individual life was kind of okay.
Like it was so weird, right? Because like January, literally the first week of January this year, I guess. But like for you guys when you're listening last year, in 2020, the first week of January in 2020, the first week of 2020, there was like World War III threats. Like it was like we got off on the wrong foot.
You're okay.
There was like we got off on the wrong foot, and then February, like Australia was on fire, and then March, COVID, April, COVID and murder hornets and Bernie Sanders dropping out of the race and Joe Biden and all that stuff, and like it was crazy. And then like this is gonna sound horrible, but I feel as though in June and July were the most normal months this year.
Not for me.
I feel like I don't know. It just felt because like in the summer I'm in my house more anyway because I'm not going to school. So like obviously it wasn't normal, but like I don't know. I just kind of felt like June and July were like better than the other months this year. April was a really crappy month for me. Like, I hated April. Like, I didn't want to, like, April was horrible.
Well, summer was weird for me because I think I actually missed more of the big things. School obviously is an everyday thing, but we have a vacation we do every year. We didn't do. We have summer camps we do every year. We didn't do. And so much, like, I don't know, summer felt a lot weird because summer is when I'm with my friends. And so I'd already gotten used to school not being there. So in summer, when I also didn't get to see any of my friends at all, like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Haley, what do you think? What do you want to change in 2021?
I don't know. I kind of like want to make the relationship between my parents a little bit better because it's hard like going between houses already, but it's also difficult when they don't like talk to each other and I don't really know what's going on. And I feel like in order to get my life together better, I need to like actually know what's happening and where I'm going because I often feel like sometimes I forget that like, hey, I'm a person too. Like you're packing me up and I have to go somewhere. It's not like I'm like a cat or something. I have a life too.
Right.
So I think I just want to kind of ask my parents to try to like mend whatever like issues they have with each other and actually start talking to each other and stuff again. So yeah.
I hope that happens, but yeah, that's like not all up to you. So you don't need to, I don't know, weigh that on yourself too.
I feel like I went through like mask phases. Like when COVID first started, there was like nothing in our area. So like obviously there's no like reason to be unsafe, but like it wasn't real. So like I hung out with you for like the first 4 days. There was a lockdown for like 2 months. And then over the summer, I wore masks in the buildings, obviously, because like I wasn't gonna go to like Kroger and just be like breathing on everyone. And we also went through phases where like we sprayed the packages and every single grocery we wiped down. Then we went through phase, and then we like kind of stopped doing that. And when I hung out with like my best friend or her house or like 4 other people's houses, I didn't wear masks. And then now I'm back to like wearing masks in everybody's house and wherever I go, pretty much. So I don't know. I feel like it was very like inconsistent because I think back to like a memory of the beginning of quarantine and then like slightly into quarantine and then summer, like I just had different amounts of masks on and think it go from 0 to 100, but it was like 0, 50, 0, 110.
It's weird. Obviously, school shut down again, but it's strange that we went back when cases were higher than when we shut down the first time. And it wasn't like we gained some new way of managing it. I guess masks, but it like we didn't have anything that was going to make it better.
No.
Really. So I don't know why we did that, but what do we hope stays the same?
What do I hope stays the same? I'm staying 6 feet away from people. People do not need to be that close to me. People do not need to be that close to me.
Yeah, we have a cheer.
My friends and stuff to stay the same. My house, I don't want to move again. Like, you know, all that stuff.
I hope we still have Zooms. Our Zooms.
Friends or with school?
Yeah, no, late night Zooms. Like that was born out of quarantine. And we never fully left quarantine. So I hope that if we go back 100% or whatever, people don't get too busy or too involved with other things to keep doing those.
I mean, like even we did them at 8:30, and besides dance, which ends at 8:30, there's like even without COVID, there's nothing anyone's doing at that time, anyways, on weekdays at least.
Except for homework.
But we still do the homework on the Zoom. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's no reason for them to end. Yeah, like
there was like the point of time where we were doing them like 3 times a week or whatever.
That wasn't because we were busy, it was because we had nothing to talk about.
Well, they're like, I don't think I joined all of October, not October, I joined in October. I don't think I joined a single day in November. So, yeah, I don't know. The Zooms, I don't want them to end, but.
And then I wish, I know this isn't going to happen, but I wish masks, because there's no way to make them socially acceptable once COVID's over. So once there's no need to, but I haven't gotten a cold this whole time. And it feels so good to just be healthy or like not puking, you know? Like that just all feels so good. And I wish that could stay. Like if you had a cold, you just came to school in a mask. Or if you were having like a bad lower face day, just put on a mask. I wish they would stay.
You know
Not
what
for everybody every day.
I don't want whenever like we have kids for like styles to come back and for them to be like, Mom, do you have any of your masks from 2020? I
Oh,
just think that like that would just be such a fashion statement. I'd be like, no, no.
people are gonna start wearing like the like Instagram baddie like crystal ones that are like legit just chains of crystal that are like see-through pretty much, like the mesh ones, because they won't need to cover their mouths because there is no COVID, but like for their fashion statements, I guess.
That'd be
That would
weird.
be weird and gross. It'd be like, get your butt on the school bus.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, you can go to no. I don't care if Jimmy has a mask. You're going to school.
Gloria, did you say things you hope stay the same?
Oh, my friend group, obviously. And again, besides like, I was treating 50-50 school days, but 100% people, if that makes sense. So like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we either didn't go to school or we did go to school, but it was everybody, because I like having a few days on Zooms because it really helps with the stress level. I think we are still stressed, but I think we're underestimating how less stressed we are than we would be because we're freshmen, so we don't know what fully high school is, So like, I like that aspect of it. And then what else?
Yeah, it was like they can't let you go early is the thing in person. So that's honestly
taste of like doing school in my bedroom. You're just gonna make me go fully back. Like, no.
well, and that's what kept me sane was like when I knew I had a class that I'd get to go early in, I'd be like, yes, just make it to this class. And we're gonna have to be at school for a full 7 hours.
Yeah, I don't think I can go back to doing seven classes a day. Nope.
I know.
I'm so used to getting done at noon. Like it's so bad.
The ability for the classes I liked. So my first day of classes, I have a study hall. So that's when I get those homeworks done. And then I have SMART for the second half. If you have SMART and a study hall the same day, that probably sucks.
No, that's probably amazing. You have to do
It is when you're virtual, but when you're at school, you're going to run out of stuff to do.
Oh, yeah.
Because even in SMART on a Friday, I had nothing to do because I'd done all my homework for the week. And we didn't really get big projects like where it was like make a PowerPoint over the course of like 2 weeks. It was always just like finish this in 4 days. So yeah, if you had like 5th period study hall, then you went to SMART, then you went to a class, and again SMART, like bored out of your mind.
That would suck.
Or
On virtual, that'd be good though.
You'd wake up so much later.
Okay, what's our estimate for like when will COVID start to decline?
2022.
Decline or go away completely?
Yeah.
Like when do you think the turning point will be of like we are getting more and more cases each day, we are getting less and less cases each day?
I think that once all adults are vaccinated, because like the vaccine hasn't been approved for kids below the age of 16 yet.
It hasn't?
Nope.
Fuck, you can take it in August.
Well, yes, but like also no. Like it's weird. So, but like think about it. Like if all adults are vaccinated, then like
they can't give it to their kids.
Then they can't give it to their kids, which means like
kids can't give it to them.
Like that cases will go down. So I think that once all adults are vaccinated, which I think it's looking like it to be like a late March, April-ish for that to happen, because I know that my parents are supposed to get vaccinated because my parents are teachers. So they're supposed to get vaccinated like early February-ish. So yeah, I think that like once all adults are vaccinated, which seems to be like around April, then there will obviously be a decline. And then once the vaccine gets approved for kids, I think we're good. I
think May, June, because even if everyone gets vaccinated in April, you have to get the booster shot or whatever, and all that fun stuff. And also, like, it's going to take a second, because, like, all the cases before, I don't know how to explain it.
And you have to add 2 weeks to whatever
Yeah.
that point it is, because you have to have like all the remaining.
And also, like, who's to say that like it's correct when it was like, oh, we think we'll get all these people in by this time, you know?
Yeah.
Well, and also the people who aren't going to get themselves vaccinated.
I mean, I'm not saying there'll be no cases, just I think there'll be less than like up.
Yeah. I think I'm going to guess by next school year, we're 100%. I don't think we're going to go back 100% this school year.
No, I definitely don't believe we will.
By like the 2020-21 school year. Oh yeah. No. But I think that once we are sophomores in high school, we will be going back 100%.
At least sometime in the year.
Yeah.
Because,
High school's going to feel so fast because for the first year, it was like half high school.
yeah.
Everybody says it goes by so quickly. Ours is going to go by like an extra year as fast. You know, does that make sense? An extra year is going to
Freshmen are gonna be like, where, like, you know, in my class, because we'll be less scary than a 6'8" senior boy, and we'll be like, I honestly don't know.
We don't know.
I mean, I guess we've been to our first semester of classes, and I have the same classes, just in a different order. So either way, I can only show them where 7 classrooms are. Not even, because I have study hall, so 6 classrooms, I know where they are. I mean, I guess I know where band and orchestra are.
I know. I'm going to be the worst upperclassman because I'm still going to know nothing.
Well, we're not upperclassmen still junior.
I know, but I'm not going to know anything my sophomore year.
I cannot wait, because usually they have like a petting zoo. The small animals class brings in like pigs, cows, guinea pigs, like bunnies, a bunch of stuff.
I love guinea pigs. They're
They
so
let-
cute.
They let you go see them, like if your teachers are nice, let you go see them like at least pretty much all your periods. So like I'm excited for that. 'Cause I don't think they can have it, because they can't have 500 of us in the gym.
Also, animals, can't they like their fur trappers?
I don't know. It's weird. So we can't do that this year, but like by at least junior year, probably sophomore, but like just to be safe. No. And like football games, I know they had them, but like, I'm not going. No,
You
thank
weren't allowed. Students weren't allowed to go.
Yeah, they were. I thought.
No, it's just parents, I think, like families.
Yeah, I thought we could go.
Okay, right now we are going to take a guess for the exact date that we individually will get vaccinated, and we're going to see how far off we are.
May 12th. I don't freaking know.
April or May or June.
That
You
is
have a
not
big-
July.
You have to have an exact date.
Like May 15th.
we are close. Watch it be like
Say
this.
May 29th. No. May 2nd. Isabella, what exact date do you think you're going to get vaccinated?
Well, probably like September-ish.
Oh, we all said
Really?
That I'm gonna get vaccinated?
no.
Yeah.
Each of us are gonna get vaccinated. We said May.
Well, but the thing hasn't been approved for kids yet.
Okay. June 2nd.
Fine.
Well, we said May originally. June 29th. I like the numbers 2 and 29.
September 24th.
August 15th.
Okay, wait. Hold up.
If you get vaccinated on my birthday.
That's what I said.
I want to see what they think.
Who's they?
Okay, the CDC says
We don't know.
August 29th. Final answer.
August 29th.
Well, I will for sure be able to get vaccinated after my birthday because I'll be 16.
I will be 16 until 2022. I'm just gonna have COVID, but everyone else is gonna be, because like by October you're good, by August you're good, and I wait till the next year.
Okay, August 29th. That's my final answer. Lauren from the future. Hope you're vaccinated.
Oh, like what's the 6th month? July? Yes, no, maybe
No,
so.
June.
June. We need to film an episode. Everybody put this on the calendar where we review all of this. Like
Mm.
obviously we do it at the end, like you'd think we do it at the end of the year, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I mean, we're not going to be like reviewing 2021 because it's halfway over, but like seeing if anything we said is correct.
It's
Because
happening. Yeah.
all this stuff happened at the beginning.
Okay, let's make some more weird predictions. See how much could happen.
Yeah, because all the stuff we're saying happens in the beginning half, so we might as well make an episode halfway through, and then we'll do like a full review. But we want to see if our dates are correct.
Okay, crazy predictions. I have a prediction that all of us will be in a relationship by this time. Like we will have had a relationship. Like I think that is happening.
I disagree.
Estimate us.
I think you and Haley will.
Ugh. Oh.
Not together.
Gloria and I are too scared of commitment for that.
Girl.
I am making a prediction that by my birthday, I will have my ears double pierced, or like by the day after my birthday, I will have my ears double pierced.
I think that I will be done with driver's ed for sure.
I will have started driver's.
I will have started driver's ed.
By when?
No, I'm enrolled. I just have to start today.
When is you think your thing is over?
I'll probably be done by the end of February.
You can do it. I didn't. Never mind. Okay. I predict that I don't do anything. What would I have done?
When did you say you're like doing that Austin and Ally haircut thing?
Change my mind.
You're not doing it
I'm not doing that.
because all the boys were like, "Short hair is disgusting. Keep your hair."
No,
long."
because I was looking at pictures of my long hair and I was like, oh. Then I looked at it right after it got cut and I was like, oh.
I don't get it. After your hair is under your boob, sorry, I'm saying that, under your bust, what is the point of growing it anymore? Like, I don't know if I'm just stupid, but I feel like once it's at a certain point, it's just more length. It's not like any part, like, if my hair got longer, I could do more things with it because I'm kind of limited because it's at my shoulders. But like, when your hair is really long or really, really long, there's nothing like new. I feel like, I don't know. I would get bored with long hair because if you have long hair, any style shorter than where it is, you could like you have endless possibilities. So I'd be cutting my hair if I had long hair.
I like it at like my waist, I think.
I like it right where it is, but like your face wasn't framed differently. Like obviously you have the right to love your hair how you do.
It's
I'm
easier
trying
to do knot buns if it's longer. Like obviously I can still do them now, but they fall out more easily.
Because my hair's never been longer than like what it like below my clavicle. Like what do you call
need
this?
Ish.
Collarbone.
I need like more layers is what I need.
And I've been able to like in a bun or like I've been able to always do what I needed to do.
Okay, I think I'll have cut more layers in my hair by this time. I think I will.
By June of 2021, oh, my hair should be, I would have just cut it so that way it was natural. That's what would be happening.
I think.
Are you gonna shave your head?
No. I'm gonna let it grow to where it was when I first got it cut, and then it'll be like this length, but all natural.
Haley, do you have any predictions?
I predict that.
You all would have taken the AP World Test.
Yes, I predict we will all.
Do not remind me. Honey.
No, I'm thinking about dropping out of taking it.
No, you should take it. You've been in the class all year.
I don't remember a single thing we learned.
It doesn't
Better
change.
take it and fail. You've already
If
paid
you-
for it.
If you don't take it and you take it and fail, the same thing happens, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you might as well. Like obviously it's gonna suck when you get that test. Like I'm gonna get the same thing when you get it back, and it's a 2 or a 1. But like
You might also have gotten a 3 or 4, but I really want a 4 because I think that's like gets you more qualifications, right, for AP.
I want anything that's passing.
Same.
I don't think I'm getting a 5 is why I say 4.
I don't think you're in 5, 4, or pretty much a 3.
Okay, I think that we will have hung out with the Zoom group 4 additional times by then.
Yeah, we gotta
Only
come up with
4.
activities.
I'm gonna say 2 or 3. Because
Only 4 times.
we're planning on doing it like once a month.
And I bet we'll miss one. So like January,
I-
February,
okay,
March,
so
April.
We'll all still see each other. Like if y'all want to do 4 teams hang out, like hit us up. I'm just saying like.
I know it used to just be like hang out with this friend group, but now it's like a 4 teens hangout. I love it.
It's a lot of people to try and plan around.
Well, obviously, I don't think everybody will be there every time, but I think we will have done a group event and like most of them will be
By what date?
by June 3rd. By June, I think 4 times because that would mean we missed 1 month, which probably Okay, I want to say 2 more predictions. I think it will still be snowing in April.
Yeah, sure.
No.
I
Sure.
think there will have been snow or frost on the ground in April.
Someone besides Haley needs to have had their first kiss. So Isabella.
Yeah.
Nah.
Mine doesn't count.
Technically, you both have.
Sh-
It doesn't count.
nope.
None of mine count.
What? No.
Not a single one.
No. That is a lie.
None of mine count.
No, you cannot do that.
Yes, I can.
No, you
Well,
can't.
technically, I think one of them counts.
No, not a single one.
You know the one I'm thinking of. Why doesn't that one count?
It doesn't
Because I feel like it just doesn't count.
No, Isabella can take one off. Haley.
I have the right.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Fine. If they don't count, but like, are you really gonna tell me that you're not gonna have one that counts within the next month or so?
Oh, yeah, that I'll have one that counts.
No, I do not like the point of you can't just have 8 kisses and then be like, this don't count because I wasn't feeling
No, but this one will count.
Yeah, this one will. I
But you
think
can't just count.
There's a difference
your
between
life.
like silly things and like
There are people who had their first kiss like on stage and like obviously it wasn't the best scenario, but they counted it. Like
no, it doesn't count.
okay. I think I will be 5'6", but I think Gloria will pass me in height by this time next year or by June. I think I'll have
I
grown a
think-
half an inch and Gloria will have grown like an inch.
ding ding.
Hopefully, I'll grow
half
another
an inch would
inch.
be a lot for me. I never grow anymore. So
I'm not gonna grow anymore.
I'm gonna grow. Because I am the baby and I do not get my growth.
well, you're gonna be
spurt.
tall because your family is so tall.
But I've always been the shortest of my family.
But also, yeah.
Yeah, it's your time.
Well, like my sister is 6 foot, but she was tall in all of her grades, And my brother is 5'4", and he's tall in all of his grades. I've been short throughout, like up until now, and so I'm assuming I'm a stop, and everyone go like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think you'll be taller than me by this time.
I think I will.
I mean,
but,
by
like,
June.
by an inch. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be like 5'9".
I think I will have moved. Yeah.
I
You
think
better have, or I'm gonna.
I will have moved.
I'm gonna call a U-Haul. And
I don't
start
think you'll have moved.
throwing stuff in.
I think
I'll have moved.
I will have had a sleepover. I haven't had one of those in so long.
I had one with Isabella and Graceland,
I haven't had one because of COVID.
and then we went to DC, which like was like a 4-day sleepover.
Oh,
Well, DC doesn't count.
DC was DC.
I think I will have a Europe trip planned. Yes.
I think, okay. Ooh, let's give our advice.
Sounds wonderful.
don't put too much pressure on like it being 2021 and like you need like obviously we have talked a lot about having multiple goals, but I don't think every day Lauren is worried about growing half an inch and I'm worried about growing an inch. Like I like we're not stressing about these things.
That's not a goal. I don't want to grow.
No, I know. That was just the stupid one I thought. Not you know what I mean? Like unimportant one I thought of. Like don't put too much stress on like I said I was gonna lose 10 pounds by February and I've only lost 7. Like it's okay. Don't like put too much stress on being perfect this year since last year was bad for you. Just do the best you can. And if like worrying about being the best is like worse for your mental health than just living, you might want to go back to just living. Thank you. Amen. From the wise words of Gloria.
Water your house plants right now.
My house plans?
Nope, that's my advice.
Water your house plants.
That's my advice is to water.
I heard what are your house plans?
Yeah, what are they? I was like, I don't have
And
it.
I realized water your house plants.
Yes, if you have plants that are in your house, you should water them. They need it.
Well, if you're listening to this and your Christmas decorations are not down, you should probably take those down. It's like January 5th, guys. Come on, let's
No, I don't want to take them down.
let's take them down.
It's mental illness, isn't it?
But I want them up forever.
That's mental illness.
But I guess my more serious advice is don't be like one of those people. This is like 2020 new year, new or no, sorry, 2021 new year, new me. Like no, be the same you. Just make improvements to the you that you are.
Ew, 2021 is a gross year. I know 2020 was a gross year, but like we said it so much. Like I don't think I ever said the word 2019, but like we said 2020.
420.
Okay, guys. Well, my advice is don't take down your Christmas decorations until you want to take them down. You want to leave them up all year? Leave them up all year. You want to have a magical Christmas tree in your room forever? Have a magical Christmas tree in your room. Who cares? Who cares? And you should also decorate your room however you want to decorate your room, because I like it when people decorate their rooms. So yeah.
I like it. Thank you guys for listening. We really appreciate it. If you don't want to hear our plugs, you can leave. But if you do, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. It helps us so much, and we will take a screenshot and post it to our story saying thank you. And what else? Our Instagram is at FOR_4_TEENS. Go.
Legit, just our 14.
Everything's in the description also, wherever you are. So
Also DM us.
DM us, talk to us. We had a business meeting on some suggestions.
Isabella had to leave.
Okay, Isabella says goodbye and she loves you. Yeah, go click on our website. It has links to all sorts of fun things. But if you have suggestions for us, we want to hear suggestions about just the way we talk. Like, do you want it more conversational? Do you want it more structured? Do you want it to be like more highly edited or kind of more raw cut? Just let us know, because we honestly don't know. Like, we want to do what you want to hear, and it doesn't like hurt our feelings if you're like, I would rather you like make it a little more structured, like whatever.
We have fun no matter what. So
And yeah, tell your friends. We are really trying to help this take off a little bit in the new year. Maybe we should set a goal for how many plays we'll be at by June.
I want 500 Instagram followers by the end of this year, because once you get to a certain number, it rises really quickly. And so I've had my Instagram on my Etsy Instagram for I think a year. I don't think I've had it any longer than that. And I'm at 1,500. So like, okay, not to like, but like it's kind of easy in a way, like once you get to a certain number, they start flying in, but under 100, it's just kind of like.
I think, double. I think 1,200 plays on Anchor would be great.
I think we should have like 300 YouTube subscribers,
That's ambitious.
That's gonna be
or
hard.
like 100 YouTube subscribers.
All right. Okay, so those are our goals. Make them happen, people. Oh yeah, if you're listening to this, I don't know if you know that we have a YouTube. We definitely do. And if you don't want to watch them on there, cool. We're trying to figure out ways to do little specials on there. So you might as well go ahead and subscribe to that. If you click the website link in the description, our YouTube is linked on there.
Because like even if you've seen all the newest episodes, there might be like a secret thing on there. That's a lot of effort.
But yeah, we love you guys. We would love your help and support. It would help us a lot. My cousins are making lots of banging sounds, and there's a puppy outside the door. So I think I'm gonna go.
Okay.
But
Oh,
all right, see you guys.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
bye.